Hi everyone, I'm Connie Roberts.
And I'm Jim Skakoza.
We're on a new job site today.
Yeah, we've just begun a new project that involves multiple elements in the backyard. We're going to show you coming up next.
Jim, this is a beautiful home from the front, but I guess there's nothing going on just yet in the back.
Not just yet, Connie. These folks actually built the home about 8 or 9 years ago. Did a little work out here in the front, but never anything in the back. So we've begun this whole new project back there that's got some great elements to it. Let's go up and take a look.
All right. Well, Jim, this is actually a large space for a backyard.
It's a very good sized backyard. We got a lot going on here. As you can see, we started off with a raw pallet. There was a deck on the back of the house that was built with the house when it was first constructed, and they really didn't want to have the deck anymore. A lot of maintenance factors there. So they took the deck off and gave us a wide open pallet to work with back here. So eventually what we're going to wind up with is a multi-level paver type patio. There's going to be a pergola on there, a custom grill island, a fire pit, all these great elements that everybody loves in their landscape. We're going to rearrange the entire yard. We're going to rearrange the swing set area over there. It's just going to come out great. It's just going to be a fantastic place to do a lot of entertaining.
So Jim, I see you had to do a lot of prep work here before you get started.
Well, there was a lot of things going on in this yard. Even though it was cleared, the terrain here was a little bit difficult. As we started doing some of our pre-digging, there's a lot of boulders and rocks that are kind of down in the ground. So we had to do some drainage work. We had to get some piping in the ground before we really got started on some of this. There was quite a few stumps that we had to rip out of the ground. So there was a lot of prep work before we can actually start doing any of the construction. At this point now, we've got most of the prep work cleared out, and we're beginning to lay some of our foundation stone where the patio is going to go, where the steps are going to go, and then we can start building here shortly.
The block has arrived, and work can now begin on the steps, walls, and pillars for this project.
Jim, this project is starting to take shape.
Yeah, we're a couple days underway here now, and you can start to see things really starting to shape up. We spent a lot of time working on our base and getting all our base established and compacted properly. And one of the first things they've done here is start to create this grand staircase into the home. So what you can see is we have 3 steps. There's actually one more layer that comes on here, so when we're finished and we pave in here, it'll be at the same level as the threshold of the door. So it's a great ingress and egress in and out of the house onto this magnificent patio we're building. Now you can see if you look across over in here, the outline of the patio, the lower patio anyway, is starting to take shape. We have the entryway coming in there with the walkway that'll go out to the drive. And then this is going to be a sitting wall over here, anchored by a couple pillars. This is the lower patio area. This is where the dining will be.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And then we're going to have a couple steps up over here that goes up to the upper patio, where you have the grill island, and we're going to have the fire pit. It's going to be awesome.
Sunny skies give way to a couple of rainy days, and the crew has to keep the work area covered so it doesn't become a mud mess.
Jim, it's another rainy day in the Poconos.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, we had a couple of them here in this project. Slowed us down a little bit, but we're making some really good progress. As you can see, we've tried to keep things as dry as possible. We're tarping everything. We don't really want the soil or some of our stone product to get too wet, because then it becomes much more difficult to try to work with when we're compacting. So we're trying to keep things dry so we can get in and out with the machines when possible, but it's a little bit of a battle. Matter of fact, the guys are going to do a little bit more here yet today, and I think we're going to pack it up because we got some heavy storms coming.
I see that they're working on the wall over there. Now that takes a lot of time.
Well, it does. A lot of detail work, a lot of cutting and fitting to match the form that we've laid out in the design, but it's really starting to take shape now. I was just talking with the homeowner. She's absolutely thrilled, can't believe how it's all coming together according to the plan we laid out. So it's a great thing to see the visual actually happen once you see it come off the plan. So it's really coming out nice, and it's a big patio.
Once the patio walls go up, the pavers for the floor can go in. Next, we'll show you how they make a circular pattern in the patio floor. Overgrown trees and shrubs are an unsightly mess. McIntyre's Tree Service can help you get the most from your landscape by providing your trees and shrubs with the care they need throughout the year. ISA certified arborists will assess your situation and provide you with prompt, efficient tree maintenance. Whether you need a one-time visit to tame your yard or ongoing consistent tree care, McIntyre's Tree Service is committed to exemplary customer service and enhancing the appearance of your outdoor space. They offer a wide array of residential and commercial services, including tree removal, tree trimming and pruning, tree topping, land clearing, stump grinding, brush removal, and they'll perform a complete debris cleanup before leaving your premises. McIntyre's Tree Service in Saylorsburg. Call today 610-762-0660 or visit them at mcintyrestreeservice.com. Emergency service is available.
First Northern Bank and Trust has deep roots in our community. Chartered 100 years ago, First Northern Bank and Trust has grown to 11 branches in the Poconos and Lehigh Valley. Longtime bank employees take pride and pleasure in providing a broad range of services to generations of customers. Today, First Northern Bank and Trust offers the latest in banking technology like remote deposits and online banking. For personal and business banking accounts and loans, contact First Northern Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
You deserve it. An escape from it all right in your own backyard.
Create a peaceful and pleasing sanctuary. Build a lifetime of family memories right in your own backyard with the help of the landscape professionals at Chestnut Hill Nursery. Start planning your very own landscape escape today.
Chestnut Hill Nursery. We can get you there to your very own landscape escape. Chestnut Hill Nursery, Route 209 Broadheadsville, chnursery.com.
It's been 3 weeks into this big patio project. Walls are up, and now the pavers can be put down, including a unique circle pattern.
So Jim, I know there's like lots of circles they could put into different landscaping designs. And this one seems like a puzzle though, this one here.
Well, the circle kits, if you look closely here, you'll see there are numerous shapes on these blocks. Wide V's, we have straight rectangles, we have some in the center there, we got 2 half-moon pieces that fit right in the center. So it's a bit of a puzzle to get it all to work out properly. This makes about an 8 or 10 foot circle. And of course this is going to be the dining space on the patio, so it creates a little bit of visual interest in the pavers. But it takes a little bit of time to just kind of lay it out. It starts here in the center, we figure out where our center point is, we put a pin there for location, and then we'll start building or radiating out our circles as we go out to the proper distance we want. And then once the circle kit's in place, then we can start bringing the rest of the pavers in and around it. We obviously would have to cut all around the edge of the circle kit. But initially, it's just a matter of laying it out, starting from the center and working with each ring and trying to fit all the pieces properly into each ring so that you get a nice tight fit. And sometimes we have to juggle the pieces or put them in different directions just to get them to fit. Like that one there doesn't want to go back in there. See that? There we go.
Okay.
So that's the way it works, but it's a nice element in the paving because it just kind of breaks up some of the regular paving. When you see the other pave that's around it, which is kind of a random pattern, it's 5 different sizes that we used here, it really sets it off nice. As I said, this will be the dining space on the patio, so it's real pretty.
I guess we got to get busy. Let's finish this.
You're next.
Okay.
Perfect, but we got a little gap here, so we'll have to fix that one.
Okay.
The crew has lots of blocks and pavers to install, and soon a month has gone by. But it's taking shape now.
Jim, I see that the pathway is in from the driveway coming over. This is really starting to look like something now.
Well, we're really starting to take shape at this point. Okay, so we've got our path established. We just did the paving here. Behind you here, this is going to be a nice planting bed when we're all done. You have you step up onto the first level. We laid our circle pattern up there, and next they're going to lay the rest of the pattern up top. Those are our stairs going in. We've got most of our walls built up, and they're setting the steps on the far side for the upper side of the patio. So we're making great progress, and we got a lot of work to do today. So come on, let's go.
All right. Well, Jim, at least it's nice and warm today.
Yeah, you know, last time you were here, Connie, it was raining, so hopefully this is a better day. Come on, we gotta get more. Okay.
All right, Jim, these pavers are doing a number on my manicure.
Oh, is that right? I'm feeling for you, Connie. I'm really feeling for you. All right, take a break there. So listen, this is what we're doing here. We're going to complete today, we're going to complete this upper level of the patio. And that will finish all the paving that we're doing on this project. But we do have a number of other things, really interesting stuff that we're going to be doing right after that. So let me show you that now.
Okay.
Oh, whoa, whoa, don't go in there, don't go in there. Sean will give you the rake and you'll have to fix up all your footprints.
He won't like that.
Well, you can see that our pave is starting to come over in this direction, so we really don't want to walk in there.
Yeah.
But this area that you can see here, we've managed to get up most of our walls at this point. We've got a little bit more to do, but this is going to be the grill island, okay? Or the grill station, as we'll call it. The front block that you see down below here, there's going to be a wall built up in front. That's the face wall. And then we'll have a granite countertop up there, lots of storage space. We've got a refrigerator going there, a lot of prep area. It's going to be a nice backsplash, and behind the grill, it's going to look great. Of course, lighting and everything else too. So that's what will come up next once we finish up our paving here.
What are these here for?
Well, good question. Okay, these are actual screw rods. Okay, and I don't know if you recall, but we had done some concrete foundations before we started laying this whole area.
Right.
They're put into the concrete foundation, and what they're going to do is they're going to anchor the pergola that's going to go into this entire space.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, so it's a fiberglass pergola that's going up. It's going to have some lighting in it and stuff. So what will happen is everything will get anchored to these screw rods to make sure it stays in place.
Perfect.
Okay. Now, over here you can see we've got our grill, our fire pit rather, and over here what we've done is we've created some bench seating, you know, to kind of sit around here with your stick and your wieners and just sit there and do the fire pit. So we've got a great area here. Again, remember how we talked about using different areas of the patio, different stations or different rooms, so to speak. Down below you've got our main dining space. Up here we've got the grill area, we've got the fire pit, we've got the pergola up above, surrounded with these nice walls, and of course when we're all done we'll have all this great landscaping around it, give it a nice soft and finishing touch.
There's a place for everyone, even the kids.
Absolutely.
The pergola goes up next, and then it's time to install the grill.
We are KMB Kids. That's right, my dad can fix anything. From well pumps and grinder pumps to water heaters and air conditioners, count on KMB to solve your plumbing, electrical, and HVAC issues.
Give us a call for all your plumbing and electrical needs. You can contact us either at kmbplumbing.com on the web, or you can call us at area code 570-460-0111, and you can call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Isn't it time for you to start enjoying your backyard just like you see in the magazines and on TV? Hi, I'm Jim Skakoza from Chestnut Hill Nursery, and we're here to help. For over 40 years, we've been creating beautiful landscapes for folks just like you. You can count on us to build it right the first time and create a long-lasting project that'll provide a lifetime of memories. Imagine a new patio, fire pit, or outdoor kitchen. Then complete the scene with amazing outdoor audio and lighting. Together, we can dream it, design it, and our expert team can build it. So go to chnursery.com to set up your free consultation. Make this the season you turn those dreams into reality. Start planning that first party now. We're here, it's the home stretch. We got a couple more days to go on this project. You can see we've got a lot going on. Right now we've got our pergola going up, which is going to look absolutely awesome. We're working on our grill area. We've got our granite coming in next for the countertop. We're working on lighting to get that finished up. The guys are actually on the perimeter now, completing the planting and getting the lawn shaped up. So shortly here in the next couple of days, we'll be complete with this project. It's going to look great. Now I just wanted to talk a little bit more about our pergola that's going up there. This is all made out of fiberglass. It's structural fiberglass, and what you see laying here is our beams and our rafters that are going to go up top. So this here is extremely strong material. There's supports on the inside when it's molded, and it'll actually support spans of up to about 22 feet wide. So it's very, very strong. And of course, this is all custom made pergolas, so we can kind of make the shape whatever it needs to be to fit the actual project. So these are the beams and the rafters. You can see over here, as we walk up, we've got a nice structured pillar here. We can do either square or round. And up on top, you'll notice here how we've got these nice cut ends. They can be custom designed to match whatever architectural features we want to put into the project as well. That's all custom work. Got nice trim rings up top. And if we walk over here, we can see how they're putting in. This is how it gets mounted. As you recall, we put some concrete footings down below our pillars. We built our pillars up. We had this screw rod come through, and this will continue up to the top. And that's what they'll do, is they'll tension the post right on top of the pillar. So once it's installed, I mean, it's going nowhere. It's just a great feature. It's going to create a lot of interesting aspects to the design here, as well as give these folks some shade in the hot afternoon sun with the grill area here. Now you can see we're working on our grill area. We're doing some of the final touches because we got our granite being ready to be installed here shortly. And we've got to complete all our pieces in here, fit all the parts, and then after the granite is installed, we'll finish our backsplash, which is going to be a nice arch in the back side there. And you can see it's really coming together.
Jim, the pergola looks fantastic.
Hey, thanks, Connie. It really does. It came out beautiful, didn't it?
It did. So what are you working on?
Well, we're just doing, again, some of these finishing touches. We've got these LED wall sconces that we're going to be putting on the pillars here. So what we did, we kind of pre-wired the pillar, if you remember. This is a hollow fiberglass pillar. So the wire was inside here. We drilled a hole so we can keep the wire, bring it through, and then we're going to mount our fixture up on here like this here. So kind of what I'm doing here is, you can see we use a tin-coated wire, and that prevents oxidation on the wire, so it's much longer lasting that way. And once we make our connection, we want to make sure they're going to stay good without having a problem down the road. So we take and we twist our wire together, and then we actually solder them like this here. We put a little bit of flux on there, and we dip it in the solder.
Okay.
Okay. And what that'll do is just make that connection as a solid connection. All right.
Nice.
I'll do another one here for you. So we take that, we dip it in the flux, and then we dip it in the solder. Okay. Now when that hardens up, you never get this apart.
Right.
So we never have to worry about the connection going bad. And then to further go with that, we'll take, this is actually a silicone cap. There's silicone inside of this cap. So once we put this on here and twist it on, the silicone will seal it up. So there's no way we can ever have an issue with water or anything that's going to go in there and shorten that connection up. So we'll just snip the ends off like this here. Watch your eyes. Take our silicone cap, put it on there, tighten it up real good. And I believe I have another one here somewhere. Same thing, put it in there, tighten it up, and you'll see some of the silicone is oozing out a little bit here. And so what that's doing is making a perfect seal to that connection.
Okay.
So now once we have that, we're going to put it down inside the hole because we're done here with this connection. All right. And you can feed me, this is the fixture.
Okay.
I've already pre-drilled some mounting holes. All right. And we're going to put this down inside the pillar. So if we ever have to access, we can pull it out again. We'll put one cap in, and then we'll put the other cap in.
Sweet.
We'll do that. All right. And then we'll take that and make sure we have it right side up. Oh, but before we do that, let me just show you one other thing. You know what that is?
No, I don't.
That's the light bulb.
Oh, okay.
We used to use all halogen and quartz lights, but now everything is LED. And this is actually an LED light bulb for this fixture.
Wow.
Kind of looks like a little, I don't know, transistor or something, right? So that just gets plugged right into the fixture like that. I got to put my mounting screw in there first.
Okay.
And that's what lights up. Okay?
Nice.
So I'll set that aside. I have two mounting screws here. Line that up there. Keep it kind of loose, get the other screw. Guess I can't get at it right there, so we'll turn that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the level, make sure it's sitting level. A little bit more. Okay, here we go. We'll tighten it down. All right, so that's all mounted on there. Now we'll take our lamps, our little transistor LED lamps, and we'll just plug them in like that. And like that. We'll straighten that back up again. And then we take our cover, and there's a little plastic cover here. Here we go.
Okay.
This goes on the top. Actually, I should take that screwdriver. Now, what happens here is this gets mounted on like this, and then what we have is a light that'll shine down on the pillar, and a light that shines up all at the same time. So it puts a great glow. So we're going to put one of these on each pillar, and then we have some other lights we're going to mount as well.
Nice.
Okay.
Work continues on the finishing touches. It's been almost 2 months on this project, and the crew is ready to wrap it up.
There's a lot of noise going on behind us.
Well, you know, we've got a few more things we got to get done yet. Our granite top is finally in, and what we're doing now is we're getting ready to mount our grill. So we'll take a look at how that goes.
The grill's in, so what's next?
Yeah, we got a nice tight fit. It came out perfect. So we're going to keep installing here. We got to put our refrigerator in there, make all our connections. We still have to get our gas hooked up here. But then we're going to put all those finishing touches together. And when we come back, we're going to show you this project totally completed.
We'll take a walk through the finished landscape project next.
First Northern Bank and Trust has deep roots in our community. Chartered 100 years ago, First Northern Bank and Trust has grown to 11 branches in the Poconos and Lehigh Valley. Longtime bank employees take pride and pleasure in providing a broad range of services to generations of customers. Today, First Northern Bank and Trust offers the latest in banking technology like remote deposits and online banking. For personal and business banking accounts and loans, contact First Northern Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
We are KMB Kids. That's right, my dad can fix anything. From well pumps and grinder pumps to water heaters and air conditioners, count on KMB to solve your plumbing, electrical, and HVAC issues.
Give us a call for all your plumbing and electrical needs. You can contact us either at kmbplumbing.com on the web, or you can call us at area code 570-460-0111, and you can call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You deserve it. An escape from it all right in your own backyard.
Create a peaceful and pleasing sanctuary. Build a lifetime of family memories right in your own backyard with the help of the landscape professionals at Chestnut Hill Nursery. Start planning your very own landscape escape today.
Chestnut Hill Nursery. We can get you there to your very own landscape escape. Chestnut Hill Nursery, Route 209 Broadheadsville, chnursery.com.
Well, Jim, this is a cool morning to take a final walkthrough on this project.
Yeah, this came out absolutely gorgeous. The homeowners are thrilled, as well as their extended family. And we start right here in the beginning where you come off the driveway. We have this beautiful pathway that leads you into this gorgeous backyard landscape which you've created. So let's take a walk and we'll go through it. So kind of as we wind our way through the pathway here, we step up onto this really extended or very large patio space, okay? And one of the features that you see right away is this nice curved stairway that we put in. Originally, there was just this old deck that was here. And it was actually put on there when the house was originally built. The homeowners were really done with it. Nobody really wants to do decks very much anymore. So we took the deck down, and this was part of the incorporation. They wanted a very large stairway coming down onto the patio. So this is where they do the main part of their dining. And a beautiful dining set, as you can see here. Little background wall. Of course, we have the lighting built in as well. So they do a lot of, they have a large family. They have a lot of parties here, and they really needed a lot of space. So we really created this as kind of the dining space. And then as you look further up to the patio, of course, now you start to see some of the other features that we built into here that the homeowner really desired.
Jim, this is a beautiful area under this pergola.
It's a great setting, isn't it?
It is.
Well, it was really important to the homeowner to create this space. As I said, they do a lot of entertaining, and they wanted to have this whole grill island set up here. And as you can see the way they have this set up, this has got this deep seating arrangement in here.
It's cozy.
And it's a real conversation area. So what they have is guests that just sit around here. And if you look off to our left a little bit, you see over there we built in a fire pit as well. So another conversation area. So people can sit around the fire pit, can sit here in the chairs and just enjoy the evening. Of course, we did this great landscape lighting scheme here, which is totally different at night. It's just absolutely gorgeous. We put these sconces on here, so it just creates this glow back here. But of course, the main feature here is this grill island that we built. And you can see we have a, look like you're doing the prices right there.
Yeah.
This full-featured 48-inch built-in grill. We've got storage space. We have an outdoor refrigerator, and of course a beautiful granite countertop to finish it off, which is really easy to maintain. And there's a street behind us, so they really wanted to have a little bit of privacy, so we built this little arched wall behind here. So as they're standing here and working in the space and sitting and enjoying the space, they're not really disturbed by the cars going by the road on the other side. So it really worked out nice. And of course, with the kids and all, they can feed everybody. The kids can go over and play in the play area that we created. We created all this new lawn area for them, so it just turned out to be a spectacular project that really met their needs. A large project, but something that they were really desired and had actually waited quite a few years to do because they knew what they wanted. They just needed to get to that space, and now they have it.
Jim, this is the type of setting that I could just sit here all day and just relax and enjoy myself. I'm sure the homeowners will love it.
Well, they do, and for us that's the ultimate compliment because the guys work really hard to try to create these projects, and ultimately their satisfaction is based on the fact that the homeowner really is enjoying the space. So, you know, we'd always love to do a project for you, so if you have something in mind and would like to sit down and talk about it, please give us a call or go online at chnursery.com.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time right here. You look crooked.
Yeah, it does look crooked.
Hi everyone, I'm Connie Roberts.
Hi.
You're Jim's Piscopa. We're on a new job site today.
We're starting at
Jim, this is, I know you sighed, so I didn't want to start.
Sponsor.
We need a sponsor for water.
So we're going to take a walk through and I'll point out all the little features. Is that where we're going with this?